everyone, I am back. Welcome to Heather's Crafty Classroom. This is part 2 of my beginner's book series to make a mini album. This is a beginner's, should be kind of easy, hopefully, hopefully. Anyway, let's get started. This is the album we're making. If you guys haven't seen my other 2 videos, you should have though. This is the book. Now we're gonna start putting the pages in, all right, and all the fun stuff that goes on those. So let's get started. So our first thing we're gonna need is 3 pieces of cardstock, and they measure 8 by 6. And as you can see, I scored them all in my scoreboard at 4. So you're just gonna score each one down the middle at 4. And then you're gonna fold them over and burnish. And these are just gonna make our pages. They're pretty easy. So we're gonna fold them over, and with our trusty bone folder, we are gonna burnish them down. All right, so here we go. This is page 2 and page 3. There's 3 pages in this little album. You can make more, but you just have to make your spine a little bit bigger. We could do that at another time. All right, so next we're gonna add these into our book. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna open it up, and we are gonna remove the score tape on the back. Now I start in the back of my album. It's just what I do. I don't have any rhyme or reason, but I always start in the back. You could tell the back because that's where the seam is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay this in my album, and I'm gonna put it just a little bit away from the hinge. All right, maybe 1/8 of an inch. And I'm gonna fold it over to secure it. And then I'm gonna take the score tape off this side. I'm gonna add a little art glitter glue to the bottom to make a pocket, because it's gonna be open at the top to make that pocket for the tag, but we have to close the bottom. So I'm gonna put that and put it all together and burnish. All right, and you can see I put a little too much glue down here, but that's all good. Dries clear, thank goodness. Art glitter glue is amazing. Okay, ooh, and I did mine a little crooked. Totally okay. No one's gonna even notice. Well, now you all are gonna notice because I pointed it out, but normally no one's gonna notice. If you didn't know it was there, no one else is gonna know either. All right, so then the next one, we'll try to make this one a little straighter, but we still want them to line up with the other book or other page, so we don't want our pages to be too wonky. There we go, and I'm gonna fold that one over, and I'm gonna take off this score tape, and once again add art glitter glue to the bottom, not as much this time, and fold it over. Oh, see, that one's wonky too because I was lining it up with the page behind it. Oh, that's okay. Wonky's good sometimes. Doesn't bother me. Now, if I was gonna give this as a gift, I'd probably be a little more careful, but it's for me. Well, maybe I'll sell it. Maybe I'll sell this one cheap since it's a little wonky. All right, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I start an Etsy shop? That was my plan when I started this. So maybe I will start an Etsy. What do you guys think? Sell some of these books I'm teaching you guys to make. Would anybody even buy them? I don't know, but maybe. So we're gonna close that one up and seal it. So now we have 3 pages in our book. Alrighty. So now we're gonna start doing all the fun stuff, and that's the flips and the flaps and the pockets and the magnets and all that funness. All right, oh, let me grab the magnets. Okay, so our first page is a very simple flap, And page measures 4.5 by 6. And all we're going to do is score at 4 inches. And if you're wondering, this is my scoreboard. I love it. I'm ScorePal. I got it from scorepal.com. And it has the work mat that goes on top of it. I work on this quite a bit. Sometimes I'm on the regular table, but sometimes I'm on the ScorePal. Alright, so all I did was burnish that down. I'm also going to miter these edges. It's just going to make it look cleaner when we go to mat it in probably the next video. I don't know. Do you guys want to see me mat it? I have no idea. And then we're going to put some art glitter glue on the edge. And we're just going to stick this on the edge of this page. So this is page 1. This goes on the edge of the page. Okay. Open it up and burnish. Alright. Let's put some magnets while we're thinking about it here. I use these little magnets. I bought them on Amazon. I'll try to link them. I don't know how to do that, but I'll figure it out. But I usually use 4 on something like this. So what I do is I usually put one there, if I can get it, and one right here. Okay. And then I'm going to use a little bit of score tape to hold them down. Just like that. Okay, then I'm going to get 2 more. These things are so strong. Get 2 more and just let them drop on there. Okay. Then with my art glitter glue, this is just so I can see where they go. I'm going to put a little dot of glue and fold it over. Now they're not going to stick. It's just to leave, oh, one did. It's just to leave an imprint so I know exactly where to put that one. They never stick. That's so bizarro. Cool though. And then on top of that, I'm going to put another piece of score tape on this side. Okay. That way when we're working on our album, we are all set with those magnets. Love the way that sounds. All right, so backside of page 1, we need a paper that measures 3.5 by 7. And then in our scoreboard, we're going to score at 3 on the shorter side. And we're going to rotate it. And we're going to do 1/2 inch and 6.5. And I already did all the scoring. Make things go a little faster. And then we're going to fold them over and burnish so we get that nice crisp edge on the 3 sides. Okay. And we're going to open those pages back up, and now I'm going to cut diagonally right there, so it alleviates a bunch of the bulk in the book in the corners. So then we're going to fold these corners back in. Sorry. And put some art glitter glue. Oh, my glue is clogged a little. Let me see if I can get it unclogged. Okay. There we go. And then we're going to place this on the inside towards the spine, but only on the page, not on the spine itself. Remember how we left that little gap? You want to make sure it's not on the spine, only on the page. And press that down real good. Okay, so that's our pocket there. Making progress. Page 1, page 2. All right, so page 3, or the second page, has 2 pages that are, one's too long, 4 by 5.5. Let me cut this one real quick. It is supposed to be 4. There we go, 4 by 5.5. And on the 5.5 inch side, we're gonna score it at 5. Or you can score it at half. Either way, same thing, right? Makes life easier sometimes to do the further away one. So this one we are gonna fold and burnish, and fold and burnish. And then we're gonna miter these edges too. I just realized my glitter glue, I'm gonna clog it up. We're gonna miter these edges. Just a smidge. Makes it look a little nicer when we do the matting, and I'll show you that in the next video, why I do this. Some people don't. I do. It's just a little extras. Sometimes makes a big difference in my brain. So next we're going to glue these pages in, or these flaps, I'm so sorry. We're gonna add some glitter glue, art glitter glue. And this one goes on the top and one goes on the bottom. Okay. And then we got the second one to go on the bottom. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to put a magnet here. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do different things. So we'll see. But usually it's on something. So we'll have to see what we do when we do the magnets or do the closure on that page. So we'll have to see how that one works out. All right. So back side of page 2. Moving right along is a belly band. So this piece measures 2 by 7, and on the 7-inch side we are going to score it 1/2 inch and 6.5. And I will try my best to put all of these measurements in the description box. We'll see. It's new to me, so I'll do my best. All right. So this one, we are going to put our glitter glue on both of these little tabbies. All right. Oh, it's drying up on me. I'm so sorry. Not being easy today. All right. And then we're gonna attach it to the middle of the page. I don't measure, I just kind of eyeball. It's all good. That looks pretty middle. Pretty much in the middle. Alrighty. Okay, so now we're on the last page, page 3, or this is like what, page 5? We are gonna make a double pocket. Double pocket is 2 pieces. So our first piece is 2.5 by 5. And what I did is I scored it at 1/2 inch and 4.5 and rotated it and scored it at 2. We also have our 3 by 5 piece and measured it, or scored it, I'm sorry, on 1/2 inch and 4.5, and then rotated it and scored it at 2. So this one has a bigger edge, and see how I cut it. I cut it a little different. So this one, I cut just a small sliver out the bottom, and we're not folding this one at the bottom. So we're only folding this piece on the sides. That's it. Don't fold that piece at the bottom. The smaller piece, the 2.5 inch piece, we are gonna fold just like the other big pocket we did and put it just like this. Okay, so let's glue this one in, and I'll show you how to do the other piece. It just eliminates a little bit of the bulk, and it's, I don't know, I think it looks nice. So we're gonna do it this way. This is how I do it. Alrighty, my glue keeps clogging. I'm so sorry. Let's see if I can get it going again. All right. It's because I have the ceiling fan on. I should probably turn that off, but it's hot. All right. So just like that at the bottom of the page. Okay, you guys see that? Gotta burnish it down a little. Burnish, burnish. We should make up a song to burnish. All right, now the next piece, the piece that I told you to cut a little funny and not score, we're gonna fold the sides in only, and we're gonna tuck it in to the first pocket. And this way we have a pocket that goes all the way down, and then we have a short little one. So we have 2 pockets, okay? So this one, we're just gonna glue down on the sides. You see why we keep that one a little bit longer? All right. I'm gonna close up my glue so I don't clog it anymore. Okay, and we're gonna tuck this one in, and that score line is gonna tell us where to push it into. So the score line goes to the top of the first pocket. There we go. And now we have 2 pockets on this page. It looks kind of cool too when you decorate. So you have the one pocket here, and another pocket here that goes all the way down. Awesome. So now we have the last page. This is the last page. This is the page that Carolina's Crafts. Carolina over there is awesome. And she did this in one of her albums, and I just loved it. So we need 2 pieces. The first piece is 3.5 by 5, and we're gonna score at 3. Okay. We can also score at half, just one side though. One of the sides, 1/2 inch. And then the other piece we need is 9.5 by 5. Okay, and we're gonna score at 1/2 inch. We're gonna score again at 3.5. And we're gonna score one more time at 6.5. Okay. And guess what we're gonna do now? We're gonna burnish. So we're gonna fold this one back in on itself. And we're gonna fold these back and forth. So this one's gonna go this way. And then this side's gonna go this way. Okay. And then the little one that we scored, gonna score and burnish it as well. Okay. Gets a little tricky, but here's what we have, right? So on the back side, that's what we're gonna work on, is the back side that has the little flap. We're gonna glue this piece onto this side, just like that. So we have a flap on this side and a flap on that side. Hope that makes sense. I hope. So I'm gonna put glue on this side first. All right. And I'm gonna try to line this up as much as I can. It's never 100% perfect. Do the best you can, right? And we're gonna open this up and we're gonna put glue on this flap. So this is like a little pocket, kind of like a, I don't know, kind of looks like a tunnel. I'll show you. All right, so close that one up. Okay, and we gotta score, we gotta burnish, get that glue to adhere. So now we have the little booklet that opens this way, and we have the booklet opens this way, and then inside we have the tunnel that the tag goes in. And we'll glue that on the page, on this page, right? Once we put paper down and we put ribbon underneath. So, okay, so that's it. We did all the pages. Hopefully you guys aren't too bored. All right. Hopefully the next video will be putting some paper in this thing, matting all the pages. I don't know if I'll do the same. Maybe I'll do something a little different with the same paper. I don't know. We'll see what looks good. But I'll try to get this done as soon as I can. All right. Thanks for watching, you guys. Please make sure you subscribe and like this video for me. I appreciate you all. Thanks. Bye.